in the game, still kicking it the same, still doing it my way, still doing my thing, 'cause I'm still real.
The world is awash in unseen forces. One such force is the egregore. An egregore is a thought form. It is a psychic entity. It is created by the collective thoughts and emotions of a group. The term egregore comes from the Greek word. This word means watchers. Egregores are like invisible clouds. They hover over groups of people. They are brought into being by shared beliefs, ideas, and desires. They gain strength from the energy we pour into them. They can influence our thoughts. They can influence our emotions. They can even influence our actions. Imagine a football game. Tens of thousands of fans are gathered. They all share a common passion. They all want their team to win. This collective energy creates a palpable atmosphere. It's a tangible energy. This energy is an egregore. Egregores are not limited to large gatherings. They can form around any group. This includes families, religions, and even online communities. These unseen forces are constantly shaping our world. They work in ways we are only beginning to understand. How are these potent entities formed? Egregores arise from the focused attention of groups. This can be intentional. It can also be unintentional. When enough people concentrate on a common idea or goal, they create a psychic resonance. This resonance gives birth to an egregore. The more energy directed towards an egregore, the stronger it becomes. Rituals, symbols, and repeated behaviors all contribute to its growth. Think of a company logo. When we see it, we think of the company. This repeated association feeds the company's egregore. Maintaining an egregore requires a constant influx of energy. This energy comes from the thoughts and emotions of its participants. The more people who believe in and support the egregore, the longer it will persist. However, if people lose interest or their attention shifts, the egregore will weaken and eventually dissolve. Take, for example, a political movement. Passionate supporters rally around a charismatic leader. They hold rallies, they chant slogans, they share their message on social media. All this activity fuels the movement's egregore. But what happens if the leader falls from grace? What happens if the movement loses momentum? The egregore will begin to dissipate. Egregores are not merely passive observers. They exert a subtle but powerful influence on those who interact with them. This influence can manifest in various ways. Have you ever felt a sense of belonging at a concert? Have you ever felt a surge of energy at a political rally? You were likely experiencing the influence of an egregore. Egregores can shape our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. They can influence our perceptions of reality. They can even affect the outcomes of events. This is why understanding egregores is crucial for navigating the complexities of the modern world. Consider the concept of fashion trends. A small group of designers dictates the latest styles. These styles are then promoted by magazines and influencers. Soon, millions of people are wearing the same trends. This is an example of an egregore at work. It shapes our tastes and influences our consumer choices. The influence of egregores is not always benign. They can be harnessed for both good and ill. Understanding this duality is key to harnessing the power of collective thought for positive change. Like any force, egregores can be used for good or evil. Positive egregores are formed by groups with benevolent intentions. These groups might focus on things like peace, love, or healing. These egregores can inspire great acts of kindness and creativity. Negative egregores on the other hand, arise from fear, hatred, and other destructive emotions. These egregores can fuel violence, prejudice, and other forms of harm. They can be incredibly destructive. Social media is a powerful breeding ground for both positive and negative egregores. Online communities can come together to support important causes. However, they can also become echo chambers for hate speech and misinformation. We must be mindful of the egregores we are feeding with our thoughts and actions. We must also strive to create positive egregores that promote unity, understanding, and compassion. By understanding the power of collective thought, we can use it to create a better world.